I was in a very abusive marriage for 10 years. My neck brace is a direct result of the years of abuse that I sustained from him. He would shake me, slam me against the walls, throw me down, fling me across the room. My entire neck now is metal and pins all the way up. My son was the most affected by the abuse. He became very violent to me and his sisters. He would get in a lot of fights at school. He couldn't make friends. He didn't see that it was from abuse. He thought that was normal. I had left him one other time and moved 350 miles away from where we lived. Wasn't far enough. He ultimately came and got me 8 months from the day that I had left him. I had never reached out for help. I didn't tell anybody what I was going through or dealing with. I was ashamed and scared. So it was very easy for him to pull me back. The abuse was even worse, and I had become extremely ill. I was bleeding very, very bad. I had lost 50 pounds in less than 6 months, and he wouldn't let me go to the doctor. Finally, I was able to go to a doctor, and they told me I had cancer. That was the moment I knew I had to leave. I left him 5 days later, and I came to Colorado. I left with 1 suitcase, my 3 children, a dog, and a very broken truck. I don't even know how we made it here in it. When I got to Colorado, Colorado opened its arms and gave me the biggest hug and said, "We're here, we see you." The doctor that I had at the time, she was a survivor. I would have never known that. She told me about SPAN, told me about her story. And then when I came to SPAN, it was so amazing, so amazing. I was finally seen and believed. I wasn't told that I was crazy or that I was lying. It was amazing. I was safe. SPAN gave me an attorney to get a protection order, which finally gave me peace of mind so I could sleep. It helped me get my own place. I was living in 1 bedroom with my 3 children, and that's all that I had.
Oftentimes when people think of SPAN, what they think of is our emergency shelter, and that is a critical resource. But so much of the programming and resourcing that we do in the community is outside of the shelter. We have a legal advocacy program where we have advocates that are in the courts supporting survivors. About 80% of the survivors that come through our emergency shelter, we're able to support them into longer-term housing. We have counseling programs throughout the county where we're providing trauma support to survivors who are healing from violence.
SPAN is so much more than just a shelter, so much more. The therapists that were involved with me, 100% life-changing.
SPAN is so important to our community because it brings people together. It helps destigmatize domestic violence, and it helps us build a stronger, resilient community because domestic violence impacts everybody.
Our office handles hundreds of domestic violence cases every year. There's no community that's immune from domestic violence. So SPAN is making a difference in the lives of hundreds and hundreds of victims every year, because we recognize that the more we support victims, the less likely they are to face even greater harm.
SPAN was my resource for everything. I had no idea, not a clue what that actually meant. To feel safe, heard the whole time. Not once did I ever feel judged. So my present and my future is amazing. It's so bright, and for the first time in my life, I'm experiencing what love is. My children, when they come home from school, they know what they're coming home to. A very happy, healthy, bright home.
You know, SPAN gives people hope. It gives people opportunities. We meet people at their darkest time and partner with them, walk with them to a place where they actually believe that their lives can be different. We all need hope, and this is a place where hope can begin.
Ever since I've received all of the help from SPAN, I've always wanted to give back. Let women know, hey, there's more than just a shelter. They can help you with so much more. There's a lot of help out there. If SPAN didn't exist, I probably would not be alive today.